Everybody, my name is Maya the Menace, and today I'm going to be going to a few free Animal Crossing New Horizons treasure islands. And I'm going to take you along with me. So I hope you're ready to go on my little adventure. I've went to some of these islands before, but it was a while ago. I'm actually running out of supplies now, which is why I'm going back to these islands. And I just want to show you what going to a free treasure island is like as opposed to going to a paid one. Although I haven't gone to a paid one before, so I can't really talk on that much. So one thing that's really important with going to treasure islands is because I'm assuming you're going to a treasure island to get stuff. I don't know why else you would go to a treasure island. You want to make sure your pockets are empty, or at least you have a lot of space, because if you don't have a lot of space, you're going to be running back and forth between your island and the treasure island, and it's just going to get to be a bit of a hassle. The more space you have in your pockets, the less you're gonna have to spend going between islands. So here we go. I only have my tools in my pockets. I'm gonna keep those there just because I don't feel like putting them away. Ooh, I did not mean to step on that bug like that. But now we're gonna go to our airport, and I'm gonna show you how to go to the treasure island. The treasure island I'm gonna be using today is from a Twitch account called AC&H Treasure Island. So this Twitch account has a lot of islands that you can go to, and each island specializes in different things. For example, they have plants and materials, crafted, seasonal stuff, island stuff, museum stuff. They have different themes such as Sanrio and Fairy and Popular. So you can just choose what you want to go to this island for and then go to the respective island. The only thing about this account is that they do have, though they have multiple islands, some of the islands are truly free treasure islands where they already give you the code for the island. And some of them you do have to be subscribed to their channel. A subscription on Twitch is around $5. So that is like $5 to access the rest of the islands. Although I don't think this is a bad deal, because for $5 you're getting a lot of islands. Like right now I'm looking at the islands you get with a subscription, and it seems like you get like 14 different islands that you could go to in addition to the free one. So there's also a lot of pros to going to a treasure island. You can go to a treasure island when you want things that you don't really have access to, or you do have access to but you just want quicker. For example, today I'm going because I really need some crafting materials, mostly wood, and I for one don't have a lot of trees on my island, and I also need a lot more wood than I would be able to get off of the trees that I have on my island already. So I'm going to be going to a treasure island to collect up on wood so I can craft some stuff. That being said, I'm seeing that there is a crafted island that is available, so I'm assuming that I could go there and get crafted items, so I wouldn't have to craft, and I can just skip that part altogether. So that's what I'm also going to check out, because I have not gone to one of the crafted islands before. So hopefully they have what I need there. You can also go to get furniture, get things for decoration. I'm not sure if you can get money off of a treasure island. Like, I'm sure you can, but I don't know if any of these islands here will provide just money on the island. Although if money is something that you're looking for from a treasure island, you can go to islands and get certain items that are expensive, or materials such as gold and like gold items, and then come back to your island and sell them at Nook's Cranny. Though I don't think there are any cons to going to a treasure island in general, I do think there is a con with going to a free treasure island that I've experienced, because when the treasure island is free, in most cases, the public has access to it. For example, this Twitch account is live streaming their island dodo codes. So anyone who's on the account who's watching the live stream has access to the code and has access to the island. And so because of that, sometimes the islands get really populated and they get really busy. And you know that Animal Crossing has the screen for whenever someone's arriving to the island and whenever someone's leaving. So if there's a lot of traffic on an island, you will get stopped a lot of the times with an arrival or a departure screen. When you have access to a paid treasure island, there's usually not as many people, and sometimes there's no people at all, and you're the only person who has access to the island at that time. You can get paid access to treasure islands off of Etsy, I've seen. You could also get them off Twitch, like I said, with the subscription. And that would take away that con of being stopped multiple times and not being able to peruse around without being interrupted. It's really up to you to decide if the the arrival and departure screen is enough of a hindrance to actually buy access to a treasure island. For me right now, it's a little bit annoying, but in the grand scheme of things, I do get what I need done. And for you in this instance, I'll just cut out all the waiting screens so you won't have to wait while I'm going through these islands. So I'm going to search via dodo code because that is what's given in the live stream. Right now, I think I'm going to go to a crafting island. Okay, after our third try, we finally got access to the treasure island. I think the issue with the two islands before is that they were full. On the live stream, you can see how many people are in the island right now. The island I was trying to go to had 5 people when I started putting the code in, and then when I got denied, it updated and said it was full. Luckily, this island just got a new dodo code generated, so we're one of the first people on the island. Once you get on an island, you're not really kicked off unless you have an internet connection problem. Otherwise, you can just stay as long as you want, collect as much as you want. So because I'm doing a lot of decorating on my island right now, treasure islands are really helpful to get the type of furniture that I want for a specific area on my island that I otherwise would have to wait for the Nooks, Timmy and Tommy to have in their shop, or get something from the Nook shopping, which is kind of a hindrance because you can only buy 5 things a day. Um, right now, I'm looking to get some stalls as well as some simple panels. But this is a crafted island, so this is stuff that you can craft. So there's probably not going to be any simple panels here. So I'm just going to be looking for my stalls and just some other stuff that I would like to decorate my island with. So I'm just looking around to see what I want. These bookshelves are cute. I didn't actually need this, but I'm going to get one. Let's see. Oh, I saw some stools over here. I definitely need a stool. Here it is. This is exactly what I needed. Do they have any dark brown ones? Okay, I'm gonna take as many stalls as I can. So the stands were really all I came here for, so I'm just gonna keep looking around to see if there's anything else I can use on my island. So I did have to sacrifice one of my shovels, but that is not a problem because I can just buy another one at Tom Nook's. Now that my pockets are all full, I'm gonna head back to my island and then we'll do this over again. Please ignore the roach. Okay, so one of the islands that I wanted to go to that was full is refreshing. So we're gonna get a new dodo code for that. So I'm gonna wait till it generates and then we'll see if we can catch a spot. Another con about free treasure islands is that you need a lot of patience because it's usually not going to work the first time you try to go to the island. It might be full or you might get an interference. Um, so it does take a lot of trial and error to get to the island that you want. However, when you do get to the island, you're free to get anything that's there. So I think there is a win-lose in the situation. Oh my gosh. So it seems like we were very unsuccessful with the furniture islands. We did get lucky and we were able to get everything I needed from the crafted island, but because the furniture island is just so popular, it's so hard to get a spot in one of them. If I had the funds, I definitely would have gone to a private island. That way I could have had all the time I needed to get my stuff and I wouldn't have been interrupted. But for right now, I was only able to go to the free treasure islands. So overall, because this was kind of a 50-50 run, I got a lot of stuff that I wanted, but I also didn't get any of the furniture I wanted. I got crafted furniture, just not like the regular furniture. I would say that it's really up to you to decide if a free treasure island is worth it. Overall, I think treasure islands are definitely worth it. They're so helpful, especially if you're decorating your island and that's what you're focusing mainly on. When it comes to free versus paid treasure islands, if you have the patience to sit and wait through that cutscene every single time it comes on, then I would say just go to a free one because you're saving money in the end. But on the flip side of that, it would just be so much easier to have a private island trip and not have that interruption. So I also would rather recommend paying to go to a private treasure island if you can. Because if I could, I definitely would have, because it's just so much easier and so much less frustrating, as you've seen from the various cutscenes that I got hit with back to back to back to back to back to back. In the end, I really do like going to treasure islands. I think it's really fun and it's really helpful. But I would prefer to go to a paid one, a private one, rather than the free ones. And that's my take on treasure islands. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope maybe it was helpful or insightful in any way, just so you get the feel of what going to a treasure island is like. If you like this video, please like and consider subscribing to my channel if you want more gaming videos. Here are my social medias if you would like to keep up with me on other accounts. I do live stream on Twitch under the same handle, mayathemenace. Thanks again for watching and I'll see you in my next video.